I request Dr. M. Muthukumar to join us on the dais. Dr. M. Muthukumar is an IAS officer of 2008 batch, Odisha cadre. He holds PhD in Indian Agriculture Research Institute, New Delhi. He did his MSc in Agriculture from Tamil Nadu Agricultural University, Coimbatore. He has held various positions in Odisha government during the last 12 years. Some of them are sub-collector, Gundapur, an additional charge of project administrator, Integrated Tribal Development Agency, Rayagada District, Orissa, project director, DRDA, Ganjam, collector and district magistrate, Bolangir, Malangiri, director horticulture, Orissa, and additional assignment of project director, Adarsha Vidyalaya. And Director Agriculture and Food Production, besides his additional charges of Director, Orissa Agriculture Marketing Board, and MD of Orissa Agro Industry Corporation Limited. Presently, he is the Executive Director of Tea Board. I welcome Dr. Muthukumar to briefly talk to us about the current tea scenario.
Good afternoon to all. First of all, President UPASI Mr. Sridharan, Vice President UPASI, all the office bearers of UPASI, then members from UPASI, then all the stakeholders of India tea ecosystem, media, other officers from different commodity board. Good afternoon to all. First of all, I start with some happy notes. Compared to last year, maybe now the total tea ecosystem somewhat happy because of the rising of price of made tea. Because of I am seeing some of the data, maybe in Coimbatore or Cochin or Coonoor. Suppose last year tea was maybe average, as on this September it's 99 rupees, but this year the average is 155 rupees. There is a huge rising. Maybe it will also happen. But it is coming year, 1 year it is maybe the rate was less, than next year the rate was more. But it is the responsibility of all the stakeholders here, how the price should be sustained for over the years. That is the main objective for not only for the tea board, it is a total ecosystem to sustain the price of made tea. Only because of some of the enforcement or because of some of the MRL issue, we achieved this, but it should be streamlined or it should be main line in the tea ecosystem. Then only we will achieve that price should be sustainable in future, in all the years. This is the happy note. Maybe I will start my presentation. You know that Indian the tea ecosystem. Now, I want to discuss one or two important points before we are going to the PPT. The vision for the 2047. Maybe the presentation already visible to all of you. Next. Maybe this is the tea statistics, but we have a lot of good achievement in the tea. We are the productivity wise, we are the first in the world. We are the second highest producer. We are the fourth exporter. But our performance over the years, it is improving, both production and productivity. But we will come to the price realization. We will come to the quality differentiation. We will come to the other important parameter, particularly for export, like just before our Jagdishans are told, the coffee export is increasing very huge. But our export, maybe in last 50-60 years, it is only stagnation. Maybe we will reach, maybe the maximum reach was 250 million kg. After that, it is not at all moving at all. We are stagnating in 250 million kg. That is the main issue for the tea ecosystem. But another achievement is that in 1950, maybe our domestic consumption is only 70 gram. Now our domestic consumption is 800 to maybe 900 gram per capita consumption. Another, the domestic consumption is huge increase compared to the export. Next slide, please. Then I will come to our South Indian industry. Maybe we will take throughout India. We have 18% of the production contribution by the South India. Maybe we are contributing more than 45% of the export. Suppose we are going for 208 million kgs. Out of that, 82 million kgs from South India for the different country. But our production also huge. Compared to North India, maybe our productivity also somewhat increased. Not for very huge, but the productivity is more in South India. Next slide, please. This is the slide. What is the present status of our tea? Already I discussed the production. We started from only 278 million kgs in 1950. Now our achievement is 1,384 million kg. This is possible only, not only the tea board, it is a total ecosystem. It is from North India or South India. It is also a lot of contribution from the UPASI for development of lot of new clones. Because of previously we used maximum the China clones. Now maximum area replaced by the clones developed by the UPASI. Therefore, lot of contribution by all the ecosystem, all the stakeholders in the tea ecosystem. Then exports. That is the main. In 1950, our export was 201 million kgs. Now today also 212 million kgs. That is the last 50 years, our export is only 10 million kgs. That is a great concern. That is how it is happening, how it is not improving, what is the issue, quality issue, then any issue in the export policy issues. Because of I also interacted with lot of exporter recently in Coimbatore, we have also a lot of issues. Therefore, we want to solve maximum issue by the policy related issues, then only it is possible to improve our export in coming days. Then related to other issue, suppose in all the meetings I will tell, suppose according to the availability of statistics, we have approximately 6.42 lakh hectare in India in tea. Out of that maybe 4.23 lakh hectare with organized sector, maybe the remaining with our small tea growers. But we will come to the production side. As of now, 54% production is coming from the small tea growers. Maybe remaining 48% is coming from the organized sector. But organized sector is, the land holding is approximately 4.48 lakh hectare, but small tea growers may be approximately 2.2 lakh hectare. That is a huge difference, but because of the age related to the bushes. That is a major issue in coming days. In 2047, maybe all the small tea growers age also, the bushes ages also will going up to 50 or 60. Then productivity also in the decline phase. Therefore, both organized sector and unorganized sectors, maybe in 2047, the production and productivity may be in declining phase. Therefore, we will take necessary steps for replantation or rejuvenation. We will take step now onwards. Then only the production and productivity may be stabilized in coming days. That is a major concern for all the tea ecosystem, for the both small tea grower sectors and organized sectors. Now itself we want to work that replantation and rejuvenation to stabilize the production productivity in over the years. Because of that it is not an easy matter. Because of the replantation and rejuvenation is very, very capital intensive. Maybe 5 years back government gave lot of subsidy on that for the replantation or rejuvenation. But now the subsidy is not possible from the government side. Therefore, in last 2 years we are also discussing some alternative financing solution. How both the organized sector also contributes some money, government also contributes some money, some type of viability gap funding or something we want to work out. Otherwise, now the government is not ready to give for subsidy for any scheme. Therefore, we want to make some alternative financial solution for the capital intensive replantation and rejuvenation. That is also very essential for now. Because of that, UPASI requirement also very essential for that. How we will make good alternative financial solution for these programs. Then export. Next slide, please. Now the vision 2047. Suppose whatever our vision, maybe our vision maybe like a coffee board they tell before 2047. We want to fix some target for 2030, then 2035, then 2047. For that, tea board also we have some target. from the ministry. Suppose 2030, our production should be 2000 million kgs. As of now, we want to improve another, it is the target, okay. Then export, maybe it is a 400 million kgs. Export, it is a target given. But now, lot of issues, maybe lot of questions related to, we will increase our production, then automatic that price realization will reduce. Then how we will, the lot of overproduction, how we will dispose that from the export or domestic consumption. That is also another issue. Therefore, our vision for the T-board for the vision 2047 is that the India is already self-sufficient to meet the domestic consumption and also the export. We want to improve both the sides, both domestic consumption, also the exports through the different improvement of different supply chain from the small degraders, organic sector, from the manufacturers, then value addition. Throughout the supply chain, we want to improve. That is the first objective, to improve the consumption of both domestic side, also the export side. Then you know the already told the tea industry is the oldest one. Now the Assam tea industry, they are celebrating 200 years. Maybe South India, maybe 150 or 150 years or 80 years old tea industry. Now the sustainability is very, very important. Not only production or productivity. Now once we will attain certain level, then to improve that productivity is a very great we need. Like lot of genetic improvement, lot of new varieties. That is a very, very important that. Therefore, we will go further the price realization sustainable. Then we will work on whole supply chain of the tea ecosystem. Then establish the global e-marketplace. Now we are talking about only the public auction system, but we want to open our tea ecosystem to the global market. Because of now, because of artificial intelligence, because of each and every people now from the AI techniques, they will find out the quality of the tea, wherever it is, maybe Nilgiri, maybe Assam. Therefore, we want to go for the global market directly by the sellers without any intervention. That is the main focus. Then another focus for our tea board is now all tea plantation now we are using for the electric energy through maybe coal or from how we will replace with some tea factory with some renewable sources like solar or possible wind or some hydrogen energy to replace that operation. It is also one sustainability also to give the environmental sustainable to also the ecosystem. Next slide, please. Then for achieve that vision, what is our benchmark? How we will achieve that 2000 million kg production and 400 million kg of our export, tea export. One is our strengthening of research and development. Because of in other plantation sectors, they have the research institution from the government side. But we have only 2 research institutions. We are working with PPP mode, one with UPASI, another one with DRA Tokalai. Therefore, their role is very, very important for research and development to all the maybe development of new varieties, then breeding methods, then new techniques for pest and disease management, and product diversification, different blending techniques. Now they discuss the herbal infusion. Therefore, we want lot of expectation from the UPASI, but UPASI also have lot of expectation from the tea board also from the Commerce Ministry. We are trying to fulfill that whatever expectation you have. Then improving the quality testing and standards to the world standards. Because of now, certain example in maybe in India we have some X number of NABL laboratory. Now we are sending the sample. But different laboratories, they are using the different methodology to analyze the pesticides or physical parameters of the commodity. Maybe something different for international standard, maybe something different for Indian standard, maybe something for Kodak, something for EU. Therefore, how we will rationalize and uniform methodology for the testing, not only for India, all the tea growing countries. Then only it is possible for that lot of issues rising from the MRL, lot of issues related to the export policy. Therefore, that uniformity is essential for improving the quality testing and standards. Then traceability of the supply chain. Now, maybe the export, that is the main reason. Because of the traceability, now tea board also working with some mobile app from the organized sector or from the small tea growers, where we are sourcing the leaf, then where it is going, then which buyer is buying, then which consumer or which country is going. Therefore, we are in the process to develop that computer app. Once it developed, then the traceability is possible to achieve to the tea ecosystem. Then to deregulate the tea industry to free market economy. Every time we are discussing, the tea is the only commodity have more controlled by the different act, different control order. Maybe 4 or 5 control orders, later to the registration of the industry, then registration of the buyer, seller, brokers, then registration of the tea waste, then export license, import license, everything. We have the lot of control orders. Therefore, now government also is discussing, we are also in the process, already we also in the bill, Tea Act 2022 bill, how to deregulate the tea ecosystem to help the tea stakeholders to facilitate to free in the trade and other business in the tea sector. Then to initiate generic promotion. Maybe we already achieved huge target. Maybe in 70 gram to already we achieved 900 gram. But compared to other countries, it is a very less domestic consumption. Therefore, we also want to improve the domestic consumption. Now, a lot of competition. Now, our Sridharan told after coffee presentation, now coffee is replacing the tea. Then, according to the tea also, now you also know another happy news is that maybe Soundarajan also already, just now, maybe 2 days back, maybe yesterday only, Commerce Ministry also approved for the coming 2 years budget for the tea promotion and development scheme. Out of that, 60% fund is allocated for the tea promotion, both international and domestic generic promotion. Therefore, this coming last 2 years, up to March 2026, we have huge money for the promotion activity, both national and also international promotion. This time, the ministry instructed to the tea board, all the promotion activities should be PPP mode. Not only by the tea board, it should be by the tea association, any association, maybe manufacturer, buyer, or exporter. They should also come to on the board to improve the promotion in the India also export. They also contribute some money. Then tea board also will contribute some money. Therefore, now all the promotion should be PPP mode with all the tea section to improve our domestic also export promotion. Next, for that vision and benchmark, what are the gap available in our Indian tea sector? First one is, in coffee they already told that the area expansion. Maybe they are going for some traditional area, non-traditional area expansion like Odisha, Tamil Nadu. But in later to tea, the horizontal expansion, it is not possible because of whatever area we want to expand, already expansion is over. After that also a lot of issues are coming because of real estate and other things. Now area also decreasing. Therefore, the horizontal expansion is not possible. Only our vertical expansion is possible. Only by the different research activity, different proper agronomical, good agriculture practices, it is possible to achieve the vertical expansion of our growth. The horizontal expansion, it is my opinion, it is not possible to increase the tea area. Therefore, already existing area, we want to improve the production productivity with the help of research institutions. Then, contribution of both organized sector and small grower sector, maybe in 2047 it will be reduced. Therefore, we will start with all the stakeholders, how we will stabilize that production and productivity. That is the another analysis we want to do. Then lack of traceability, we already discussed. Then the world-class integrated infrastructure. Suppose I visited some of the export or some of the manufacturers or some buyer unit in Coimbatore. Some of the people, some of the X or Y unit, their standard is very high, very, very high. But some of the unit, maybe unit Z, they are the very, very not at all good. Therefore, we want to, all the tea ecosystem should be uniform. Then only lot of export is possible. Therefore, this time also that scheme, they are giving for one blending and packaging unit with a subsidy of 10 crores. It is also available for coming scheme. Therefore, all the industry maybe utilize that scheme for that. Then quality improvement. Now, maybe somebody from the Singapore, Mr. Alan also told that artificial intelligence for the quality checking for the made tea. But our tea ecosystem, not only we want quality made tea, then what is the first raw material is our green leaf. Okay, that green leaf quality we want to make the artificial intelligence. That is also very important. Whatever that quality is there in the green leaf, it will go to the made tea. Therefore, our tea ecosystem, the artificial intelligence, we are also going to try for both in tea leaf as a raw material, also made tea. That is the main issue here to improve the infrastructure. Then quality improvement, both. For that we want to improve our laboratory. Because of, I want to UPASI also, my request is that to improve your laboratory also. Because of now, UPASI also doing only the physical parameters. They are not doing for any pesticides issues related to that. Therefore, I request to UPASI also, maybe they already given the proposal to also government to include all the components of MRL as per FSSI. Maybe it is possible to also get some funds from the other department, not from the commerce department, maybe some science and technology and another department. Because of now we are working on that. Then impact of climate change. It is another reason. They already morning we discussed tea mosquito bug. That now also you see that Assam, that huge heavy rainfall in last 2 months, therefore the production was decreased. Related to our South India, the Pandalur and Kudalur region and Vayarad region, we received the huge rainfall. It is unprecedented. Okay, it is a one day we received the 120 mm rainfall in Vayarad. Therefore, it is a unprecedented climate change is happening. For that, we want to, already Coffee Board, they are coming for Center of Excellence for Climate Change. There is a good opportunity. Therefore, now how that same facility, how Tea Board also will utilize. Because of all our same crop, same plantation crops, how we will utilize. Instead of tea also going to open the climate change Center of Excellence, it is no need. Therefore, it is a convergence is very, very essential for the along the, all the tea plantation crops. This is our analysis. These are the important points we analyze. This is a 2047. These are the points it affects the tea ecosystem. Then for the roadmap. Next. Suppose we are working for that time. First, I discussed the sustainable supply chain because of responsible production by all the stakeholders, both organized and unorganized sector. Then another issue, major issue is that the wages, particularly for in South India, particularly Tamil Nadu, Kerala and Karnataka. Then availability of labor. Now compared to agriculture and horticulture, then plantation crop, because of agriculture department that mechanization is huge improvement is already happened. You go for Punjab or Haryana or any other state, that huge mechanization is happening in the agriculture and horticulture sector. But we will come to the plantation sector. Now only we are picking up the mechanization because of non-availability of labor. Therefore, in future, not only South India, and throughout India, the mechanization is very, very essential component for the tea cultivation. From initial activity, from the weeding or from the harvesting, from up to back end of the supply chain, the mechanization is very, very essential. Therefore, we want to start now itself for the mechanization. Therefore, we are also component in coming scheme, how to improve the mechanization in the tea ecosystem. Then another issue is that already the coffee ecosystem CEO told to grouping the small tea growers. Because of in organized sectors, you have lot of knowledge, wealth related to tea. That knowledge and wealth may be transferred to the some FEOs. It is not possible to reach individual farmers. It is possible to organize FEOs. Then it is possible. My request to all the organized sector also, how to, you are the mentor for some FEOs because you have the huge knowledge. Some estate may be mentor. Now, I discussed with also last time with Samraj. Some of the farmers, they are ready to go for the organic cultivation. Then Samraj, they came to us, they are ready to give the organic certification training, their hand holding, the facilitation, how they will go and apply in the NPOP site, everything. Like this, you have lot of knowledge. That knowledge, maybe you disseminate to the small tea growers for their improvement also. Then global, I discussed this all the points. Next slide, please. Mechanization, then high yield clones, world-class integrated tea park and alternative financing options for the organized sectors already I discussed. This is the roadmap for the tea sector to achieve. We already have the vision and benchmark and CAP analysis, also roadmap for the different activity in the tea sector. Maybe we in 2047 try to achieve 400 million kg export and 2000 million kg production. It is possible with all the stakeholders. Maybe next slide, please. Okay, that is I already discussed. Maybe I told the recently yesterday Government Ministry already approved our scheme, tea promotion scheme. Here has a lot of components. Maybe already we send the guidelines to some of the tea board members. Maybe Sridharan, you get the copy of that guidelines. Maybe I request to the Sridharan to circulate to all the UPASI members and different organization of the tea board. Then they will also come to participate in the scheme because of the scheme is going to for totally online. No offline at all. It is totally all the application we are going to get through the online. Maybe you will get it. Finally, thank to UPASI for welcoming to me for this panel discussion. Maybe the tea sectors, we want to lot of roadmap. That roadmap, that objective should be achieved only with collaboration with UPASI and other organization of the tea ecosystem. Then tea board always with all the organization of the tea ecosystem for your facilitation, your helpfulness. We will, whatever roadmap that Government of India is giving, we are ready to going to achieve. Thank you once again. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for that detailed presentation. I think a lot of statistics that you seem to have known by heart, and you've said like you mentioned, the industry is doing well now. The prices have improved drastically, so that's a welcome sign. I'd like to ask anybody has any questions for ED, Mr. Rajesh.
Sir, while appreciating the tea board's paradigm shift from being a regulatory body to facilitating body, appreciating the same. However, there's an anomaly of the price realized in the auction system and the price what the consumer gets. There's a big anomaly is there. How is tea board trying to address this anomaly? And another second question is, would you like to address that, or shall I go for the second?
Actually, in first question, you are telling whatever price, maybe auction, the buyers get the X price, but consumer getting the Y price. The difference is very huge. Why? What is the reason? Or maybe I got that same grievance from 1.5 years back. After that, I got some study already happened in maybe 25 years back by the some agency. What is the name? I get the report from the Sanjeev.
BDO.
No, not BDO. Berkusan. They did the study. It is maybe 25 years study. What is the reason for that? They give a lot of reasons. Maybe now also we want to study because of that study was happening in 25 years. Maybe now, maybe you are the vice chairman of the tea board. Maybe you also give the recommendation to the tea board to study that why that X and Y price is very huge difference. Why it is they are fixing for higher rate compared to the action, they are getting the action price. Therefore, some study is required because of buyers. After that, it is going for the wholesale to retail market. Then they are asking the storage, then marketing. They are giving lot of sub-components. Why the price is increasing? Therefore, the study is needed for that. Therefore, you may be request to the tea board. Then we are going for the study. What is the reason? We will find out. Then what are reason possible to regulate from the tea board? Then tea board will regulate.
Would request you to do the same, sir. Secondly, in South India, coloring is a big menace. Is tea board taking any initiatives to address this issue?
Suppose we are actually, you know that tea board, what is the ecosystem, maybe what is the stop strength, you know, because of stops and whatever possibility. Okay. Now also recently we also did lot of sample ride. Okay. Both Coimbatore, Coonoor. We also get some of the very big companies. They are also doing the coloring. Okay. Therefore, then last year also with the help of district administration, we also did with same with the local area only. It is because of our staffs are present in only here only. But last 6 months back, I written letter to the all the food commissioners, Tamil Nadu, Kerala, and Karnataka, and Andhra and Telangana. I already written. Please, because of they have the staff in the each district as the food inspectors. they are the authority to the FSSA, they will check, they will give the coloring substance. But our staff is very, very limited. It is not possible to go from Coonoor to Telangana or Coonoor to Karnataka, but we requested all the FSSA, they are also doing some sampling. Again, maybe we will request to the FSSA, maybe they will also do, but we already find out 4 to 3 cases is coloring. Also, we already cancelled the license 1 or 2 also. It is in the process we are doing the enforcement. Rajesh ji.
Any other questions? Sunil? Yeah.
Good evening, sir. You mentioned about this generic promotion initiative where T-Board is ready to fund a part of the expenses. So can you please qualify that a little further? What percentage and what is the scheme?
We have the guideline. Okay. Suppose in different, in both domestic, we have the different components like buyer seller meet, we have the exhibition, then we have the cafe improvement. Okay. Maybe you go for my slide.
Can you put the
This
slide?
is maybe 50-50. Suppose one program, approximately 50-50, maximum 50-50. Suppose one generic campaign you are doing for 25 lakhs, 50% by the T-Board, 50% by the maybe Nilagiri Wayanad 50%, it is okay. Maximum 50-50. Maximum components 50.
Any other questions?
So good afternoon. So T-Board is fixing for price for every month, no?
T-Board, yes.
Yes, green leaf price. Is it applicable to INCO, sir?
Okay, yes.
But please make sure that it is not been followed actually.
No. Last 3 months I received more than 1,000 complaints, okay. For this factory, 16 factories of INCO, they are not paying as per the fixation by the T-Board. We already started the inquiry also, okay, by the myself or my officers. Then they already submitted the report. We send the report to the district level committee headed by the collectors. Maybe 26 we are going to the meeting for the district level green leaf monitoring committee. Then they will take the decision, okay. Which are the tea factory they are giving as per the price fixed by the T-Board, or which are the barley factories they are not giving. Then they will take the minutes, then they will inform to the ED, then ED will take the action. I am waiting for that DG, our district level committee meeting once will be over, we will take action, okay.
Thank you.
So, Mr. Rajesh,
Question. You are aware, sir, when this DPMC prices were asked to be implemented, and one of the state government officials was also part of the board member, we had got a reply saying that the INCOs are not under the purview of T-Board. I do not understand the legality when you are under the Tea Act and the state government says that we do not come under the purview of T-Board. We have got that reply. I am just bringing to your notice.
Yes, maybe it is 3 years back. Okay, maybe some 2000 before Palaji's period. No. That another one will come. They written us. We are under the Cooperative Registration Act. We are not under the control of the T-Board Act. Okay. Therefore, I written detailed notes to the HO. Suppose they are not under the T-Board, then no need for the RC. Manufacturing license from the T-Board, then we will withdraw. Therefore, I am discussing with, last time Supriya Sahu madam was there, I discussed with madam. Now new CEO was maybe posted Mr. Benny. Maybe I will discuss with, suppose they are not under the control of T-Board, then we will cancel then no need for the license from T-Board. It is, I am on the point, okay, no issue at all. We will take action as per they don't want T-Board, then they will, license may be cancelled.
So, good afternoon. I am Padmanabhan from Knowledge Sharing and Caring, working with small farmers in Nilgiris, sir. My question is that monthly basis, is it possible for T-Board to give a press on the prices of, average prices of each factory, so that all the small farmers will be aware of what price is really trading and what they will be able to get from that?
Okay. Yes. Actually, in 2-3 years back, also a lot of association they came to us. We are only giving the price. It is the average price. It is a minimum price. All the barley factories should be given to the small degree. But their request is that they want to action rate of all the factories. It should be displayed in the website. Then only they will know which factory given as per average price. Maybe some factory they sold more than that also. Suppose 150 is the average price. Maybe some factory they given or sold 190 rupees or 220. Then the particular farmers will get 32 rupees. Therefore, we are in the process. Already maybe I will discuss with maybe Hacho. Then we will also display the average action rate of particular month for all the barley factory in the website. It is possible, but I will discuss with Hacho, then we will display. No issue at all. Previously, somebody told 2 years or 3 years back, it was displayed. Recently, it was disconnected. But I will check it. It is possible we will display all the rates of the tea, action tea in the tea board website.
Any other questions? I think tea, there will always be a lot of questions.
So, good evening, sir. I am Muthukumar. I am representing I'm a member of UPASI under the small tea growers category. Sir, this Prime Minister's subsidy scheme, which has been credited to all the farmers throughout India, pan-India, it's been abruptly stopped for a few members. So what could be the...
You are asking about PM Kisan?
Yeah, PM Kisan, that subsidy scheme, that amount...
It is not a subsidy, this is an incentive for...
It's a grant, of course.
2,000 rupees, 6,000 yearly.
6,000 rupees per year. So we have been receiving the amount regularly, but of late it has been abruptly stopped. So what are the practical difficulties? I mean, no.
Actually, that scheme is...
What reasons this has happened?
Yes. This is the scheme.
And how we can get out of this thing?
This scheme is implemented by the Agriculture and Farmers Welfare Department of Government of India. Okay. They are collecting the data through the Agriculture or Horticulture Department of State Government. Okay. Their horticulture officers, their agriculture officers, they are entering the data. Aadhaar card, their land holding, their bank account number, everything. Okay. Then they are monitoring. Horticulture, Agriculture Department, they are monitoring how many people they are getting, how many people they are not getting. Now, maybe some of the issue is going now, maybe it started in 2019.
Okay.
Now they are going for the Aadhaar-based payment system. Maybe some issue may be there in the Aadhaar-based payment system. Maybe which are the farmers they are not getting, please give the list. Okay. Maybe we will discuss with the Horticulture Department and we will give the reply for that. Okay.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Good afternoon, sir. I am the member of the Small Corporation of UPASI. Some other director of the Nelikulu, some tea board developing organization. But I wanted to one question, because initially tea board is come forward to develop the mini industries for giving for the subsidy. I think so the one mini industry, but mini tea industries in Tambatti near Nundra, because one of my ED will be open the tea industry. But he told me, promised to all the small growers, if you having the 10 acres, 20 acres, we have to increase for we will appreciate for to growing for the small industry. Government has to stand with small growers, because every small growers, even though one village having small tea industries, the productivity, the quality is very important. Because he told me that we have the marketing price, we have to put out all those things. Now, how the position can have central government take the necessary steps to improve or develop for the mini industries, can have any subsidized scheme. Please explain like.
Now I told that yesterday Commerce Ministry, Government of India is already approved the scheme. That scheme also we have the mini tea factory. Subsidy of up to 50%. Okay, that mini tea factory we have. Maybe another 10 to 15 days. After that online, you will also start to apply the mini tea factories. We are going to maybe some 20 to 30 mini tea factory for coming 2 years. For the 50% subsidy scheme, it is available. You maybe apply for through the online. Maybe not now. Maybe it will take another 10 to 15 days or 1 month. After that, you will apply. You will get the subsidy for the mini tea factory.
Okay, thank you, sir, for that detailed presentation. So I would like to call our tea committee chairman, Mr. Cherian, to hand over a memento to Dr. Muthukumar. Thank you, sir.